everybody. Welcome back to the Dave Show. I believe this is the 6th episode. We are here with a special guest. I'm Jackie, and Dave is here, and we're with a special guest today, Matt Cohen. He is a composer, and he's made some pretty big promises to us via some Instagram comments. So he said that he was going to do our theme song. So Matt, what are you working on?
I want to hear some shit. You got some samples?
Yeah, what do you got for us? Give us a little taste of it.
Oh my God, you are listening to stuff right now. Well, I mean, it's not gonna do it justice.
Nah, we don't got. You don't got to put it. We don't gonna put you on the spot. We just call you out a little bit.
Listen, I got it up. If you want to listen, it's like the ultra.
We're not gonna get the live version.
Oh, you definitely don't want that. You definitely don't want that. Yeah, I am not a live singer in any stretch of the imagination. It takes all the technology that one can find to just get me to sound all right.
All the AI.
Yeah, all the AI. It's I wish I could just pull up the AI and just put like the lyrics in it and just like have like AI, have AI T Swizzle just go on and sing it for me.
I need that too. So Jack will fall in love with me one day. So she doesn't. Anytime I sing, it's a problem. She tells me to shut up.
No, actually, the other night you were singing.
Oh yeah, that was the first time. She said I sung in my. She says when I sing like too. I try too high, and I try to do all these voices and shit. And
he does like a male falsetto.
The other day she caught me singing. I guess she said in my real voice. She said so. After 8-9 years, she got a little taste of love.
Yeah, he sings like this. Mary
Yeah, I'm like fucking Elvis.
Like he puts his voice like much deeper. He's trying to be a lot of things.
Well, I guess you're not gonna be happy about the album that me and him are gonna put out. That's part of this conversation too. She's not seeing the messages that you said to me about the spoken word stuff and the stuff that
do I need to start checking your messages?
I told her because he's been asking what kind of music I like and what do I listen to whenever. I pretty much like every kind of music, honestly. Except there's sometimes I'll listen to some country here and there. I'll get a little depressed, but I still like it. But there's sometimes some moods, right? Because music is powerful for the mood, and so it's like. I want to be just either weeping or I just want to be feeling it or going. But like sometimes I don't want to be like, I don't want to be thinking about my life.
I like country.
Necessarily.
I like country.
I like it too. I'm not saying.
I would love to hear name one.
Dude, I used to have Tim McGraw albums growing up and shit, and Garth Brooks, and I used to have albums of country. I used to have them. I still got the CDs.
Name a Tim McGraw song.
Dude, I can't name the song, but the
album. Name a Garth Brooks song.
The Garth Brooks was green and brown cover, and the and the Tim McGraw was like a blue. The
green
CD
and
was
brown.
blue. The
CD
was
out in a field somewhere wearing a cowboy hat.
The CD for the Tim McGraw was blue. It was like blue cover art or something like that. Look it up. Don't quote me on it.
I'm pretty sure. Can you name a Garth Brooks song?
I can't name. We just talked about this the other day.
I make you sing a Garth Brooks song at least once a year.
Yeah, but I don't even know the lyrics still.
I make you look at those lyrics.
See, this is what we talked about, and this is what my album's gonna be that we're gonna be making is. I just start singing, and but I don't know the words. Right, I don't know the whatever. Right. It's just more about the sounds, and it's more about the feelings. Even in the language, it's like not even a real language. Sometimes it will go, which sounds like maybe Portuguese or maybe Spanish or maybe this or that, because like there's no words that I don't know words, so it just kind of starts making sounds, and if I start feeling good about it, then we're rocking. So that's what
I'm saying. You're gonna start putting your voice memos. You gotta get those voice memos. You're gonna get them down while you're singing. You're gonna put it out while you're making lunch, and while you're singing, you're getting it ready. And then you're gonna say, "Oh, that was a great idea. I'm gonna send it to Matt. Listen to this." And this is how this album is gonna be created.
That's how I'm talking.
I'm gonna take it, and we're gonna do something.
You're gonna AI the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, I might already have some just in my memory notes. In my notes of me just, I might already have some. I sent you that one the other day or whatever. The intro sample for for the cooking show, I think. Or something. You got some ums and ahs.
Oh my God.
You got some ums.
So he's been working on it this whole time, and I had no idea. Where's my kazoo?
Where's my kazoo? We don't get a kazoo. We can't afford the kazoo. This is all. We can't afford.
Matt, did you hear the kazoo that Dave did on the last one? Matt doesn't even listen to the show.
Nah,
No, no,
he
no,
goes
Oh, you can't-
he goes to
oh,
the he
you
goes to
don't?
the he goes to the end and he gets the key word. I'm gonna start sneaking him into the middle and the different pieces.
I was gonna say, you didn't tell it that I knew
I
the
said
code word?
I said you were the first one to hit. I said you're the first one of all time to hit me with the code word. Nobody else gives a shit. You guys hearing that? Everybody else, nobody else gives a shit. My mom was number 2 and number 3 on the 4th and 3rd episode. She hit me with a code word finally, but yeah, you're the only one. That's why I'm never picking up anybody's calls. Anybody else's calls, everybody else out there, all you fake people that just don't pay attention to my shit, don't listen, don't tell me the code word. You guys are all done. You're done for. You're done.
You can say whatever you
Matt's
want.
the only
Nobody's
one on the list. You guys are all you guys have fell off the VIP list. My mother and Matt is it. The rest of you are done.
I have something to tell you.
What?
I've been giving your mom the password. She's not listening.
Get the fuck out.
No, I'm serious.
You did?
Yeah, she doesn't know how to listen.
You told her the password?
Yeah. She doesn't know how to
Oh
listen.
shit. Ma, you're off the list. Just me and you, brother. Just me and you. Everybody else is done. We're making albums together. We're making album covers together. Fuck everybody else. Everybody else is done.
That's so messed up, though, that she...
Dude.
That first song that your mom's pretending that she's listening to
Yeah.
the show, and she's telling you, oh, Dave, like, the show is great. Here's the code word. And then Shaggy's in on it, and she's just like, here's the code word.
That's
like,
what I'm
all right,
saying.
just tell him that you just don't feel bad, here's the code word. Like,
Maybe I need to start checking your phone.
No, you gotta take care of the talent. You gotta take care of the talent.
Take care of the talent. Now I'm never gonna do another episode again. I freaking quit. My heart is broken. My mother doesn't even give a shit. Oh shit. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about the tunes. Tell me about the things. What do you want? What are you trying to? Do you have art that you like and shit?
How do you
have
come up with these songs?
Yeah, how do you
I would like
come
to know. How do you come up with a
You
song?
come up with. He's a musician.
I don't know. I know nothing about it.
I subscribe. I forget which composer it was. But I subscribe to the school of his famous quote was, "Good composers copy, but great composers steal." So that's how I get all my music. I steal it. I steal it from other places, and not in the way that like a copyright infringement, but it's kind of like forced.
No.
It's kind of. Yeah, I'm not looking for any litigation or anything,
Right.
but it's kind of it's what I call like forced inspiration, because I work a lot in the film and the television industry, and you don't always, in television you have like maybe a 2 or 3 day turnaround before you got to get 20 or 25 minutes of music out, so you kind of have to figure out how to force inspiration, so the way that I do that is by listening to a lot of different music, especially like with my own albums that I work on. It's listening to a lot of different music and hearing something that I'm like, I want to write a song that's just like that, and I save it into like a playlist, and I'll literally making a playlist specifically for an album that I'm working on, like for myself, and I'll say I just want to do a song like that, and I'll go back and I'll just listen, and I'll kind of say like, all right, well, what's going on in the song? Like, what are the harmonies? What are the melodies? What types of sounds are they using? And I'll kind of not transcribe it in the sense of writing it down, but get it underneath my fingers, play it on like a piano, play it on a guitar, and get that under my fingers, and then kind of be like, okay, well, that's really cool what they're doing there, but what if it did this? And what if I went here? And what if instead of going to this chord, it went to this chord, or the melody, we played this melody over these changes, and then suddenly, like from something that you're listening to, it morphs into something original, completely different. So I force myself to be inspired with my songs by just listening a lot and just figuring out what other people are doing and how do I then make that into my own voice.
That's it.
So
that's the process. You should see my Pinterest board. They're all on private. I'm not going to show you all my inspiration. I'm not going to show you where I'm stealing for my shit from. We're both crooks.
yeah, that's exactly. I bet that all the great ones.
That's it. And then like you said, you get inspired. You start making things. Your pen goes one way or the other way. You get another idea, and it all of a sudden becomes something different. It's something completely new, and then it's an original cool thing, but we all get inspired by something and somebody, and you know, so that's it. That's the process.
It's like a group thing, except the group isn't involved.
Except the group's not involved, and then the wrong person sees the thing that I post. They're like, "That fucking looks exactly like." I recognize that thing. It's like it's not even close. But like, I was the originator of that thing. It's like you fucking made that in 2022. You're not the originator of nothing in 2022.
Right?
You stole that from somebody else in 2021, and that person stole it from somebody in 2019, and we're all a bunch of fucking crooks.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Listen, when it comes to music, you know, we're all working with the same 12 notes. You know, that's it. There's only 12 of them. And then, you know, I mean, when you get into greater debates of like microtonal stuff, but for the most part, in Western music, we're all working with the same 12 notes. So we're all, you know, it's not really that many.
Yeah.
So you're bound to, you got to figure out new and interesting ways. And, you know, we're all kind of doing the same thing. So it's kind of listen to what other people are doing, figure out how to make it your own, you know, create new sounds and kind of see where it goes. It's only, we're all copying somebody at the end of the day.
You gotta send me some stuff to listen to, get inspired, and tell you what are you thinking? Like what kind of album covers and stuff do you like? What kind of art do you like? Do you have some stuff that you've screenshotted or like or just been saving that you're like, shit, I wish I might have an album cover like that, or like something? Or is it like photography? Is it illustration? Like what do you just open to play?
I mean, kind of all of the above. All of the above. I like stuff that's illustrated. I like stuff with photos. I like combination of the two. Like my last album that I did was actually it was a picture from my first wedding. So, and by my first wedding, I'm fortunate in that I got to marry the same woman twice because we got married during COVID. So I got two weddings without actually, like, you know, getting divorced. So we had our first wedding that was small because it happened during COVID. You know, we had our wedding planned and then COVID hit, and so we had to kind of push our big wedding back a year, but we still wanted to get married. So, and so it was a picture of me, my wife, and our son together at our wedding, and I have another buddy who's a graphic designer who did that album cover, and we took the picture, and the album's name was Silhouettes of Life. So we took the picture and basically like whited out the background, and the three of us, he like blacked out to look like silhouettes, and that was the album cover. So like kind of combination of a photo and then kind of illustration.
Yep.
Was cool. I like straight up illustration stuff. But I haven't sent you any like inspiration things because I don't want you to feel constrained by anything. I want this to come like fresh from your mind, and like I'll send you music, and like however that inspires you for the cover is what I want. I don't want to like send you pictures or anything.
I'm into it.
I want whatever it is that comes out of Davey's brain.
Whatever Davey dreams up, whatever Davey's dreaming about, we're gonna put some stuff down. And then we'll share it and we'll dream together.
Yeah, I should probably get a mustache. Just a single mustache.
Just my mustache.
No, not your mustache. His mustache. Yeah. Oh, that's all about you.
It's gonna be my mustache on his album.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole thing. Oh man.
Collage.
It's gonna be cool. I'm excited about it. I'm excited for the opportunity to do it and to jam with you on it. I think it's cool.
You know, once I send you some music, is I need to get the theme song down.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to rack your brain on what you like to listen to, what you envision for what does Dave sound like?
That's fine.
That's the big question. What does Dave sound like?
It's interesting. I think for like my just my shows and things like that, and cooking show, and like, you know, what's this show called? The Dave Show, and just stuff like that. It's just like, it's interesting. I've never really been able to take myself like too serious, and I've actually never really been able to put stuff out there to people that are like, that's like anything serious. And it's always just me getting on the phone and just like talking some shit or just like goofing off or whatever. And that's just like me, and that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do in my life, and that's just like how I like to be. And so whenever I start talking about something serious, the podcast is starting to be interesting because like she just wakes me up and it's just like, okay, we're talking about something now and it's totally off the cuff and she just like, this is the topic. So I'm cool with that kind of format as well. But it's like whenever anything's like planned and it's not my actual job, I don't get into it. I don't really like it. Like for a job and a presentation and creative, it's like I get it dialed in. I know my stuff inside and out, and we'll go and we'll present that. We'll sell it, whatever. But when it comes to like me personally, it's very hard for me to like put anything seriously out there.
Yeah, that's why it should be some kind of like kazoo, circus music, loud, obnoxious. It should be very chaotic. It should almost sound like the beginning of an orchestra, like before they even play. Just like ridiculous.
It's interesting. So I like that because I like silly. When it's related to me. I mean, not necessarily the music I listen to, but like when it's me, like I like silly. I like sound bites. I just like I like joking. What's that?
But you know what it should have? It should have the kazoo, the triangle, the tambourine, the little wooden block thing. What's that wooden block thing?
The fucking wooden block.
Like you hit the wooden block, it's just a block. Yeah, the harmonica. It should have all of the.
See, it's like it's like that. You can go really joke like that. You go like really serious, like.
I mean, I'm really making his job hard for him.
Kind of thing. You go like when I growing up, I used to my favorite thing in music class was those fucking canvases, like the cow canvases or whatever they used to make the rain sound on, or like used to like
that is not you.
You used to just like rub and then like bang and shit. But I love all that kind of stuff, you know, and steel drums and all that kind of stuff. But it's it's probably not me.
Yeah, that's Dave. That's what I think of, the sound of calming rain.
But a contrast of something like calming or whatever with sound bites of my chaos.
No, yeah, you're right. You know, it should be like one
like
of those.
That opposite.
No,
kind of thing,
it should
right?
be like generic yoga meditation, like right before we start. You will do well today.
Oh shit!
So it's gonna be so I'm gonna be working on the Dave theme song. We're figuring out what Dave sounds like musically, and really what we figured out is that it's whale songs and steel drums and air goo. That's the sound of Dave, and so that's what the sound of the theme song is gonna be. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh,
it's gonna be
man.
great. You're gonna love it.
Dude, I'm pumped. I already love it. Like I said, anything you send me, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna fucking share it. I'm gonna put it on this show, put it on that show. I'll use the same thing for every show. I fucking love it already.
I would be shocked if you get any creative feedback from him.
I don't really.
I would be shocked. He would probably just post it right away. Like,
Yeah.
guys, this is my new theme song.
That's
like,
my style too. It's like I'm not a big feedback kind of guy. It's like I like everything, and people are artists, and people create, and everybody should just be creating and putting it out. And it's like, you know, and we put one out, we like it, we'll make another one. We'll just like, you know, keep the collaborations going and keep making shit. It doesn't need to be like rounds and feedbacks and all this stuff all the time. That I don't know. I'm just like excited to hear some whale shit. Put my samples on it.
All right, wait. So when's this deadline? Is this after you're done with your album?
It's inspiration. It's whatever. It's in between probably because he needs some downtime.
Is it toilet time?
He needs some
Toilet
downtime
time.
inspiration to. His album is serious shit. This is kind of like, oh, I gotta take a break from my album for a little bit. Let me work on Davy's cooking shit.
Yeah, it's a serious shit, man. I take this as seriously as anything else. So what I put out to you is gonna be top notch.
See,
top notch whale songs.
That's what I'm saying, guys. That's a fucking true artist. That's a true creative. Whatever it is, it's like whether it's this cherry pie or it's this whale songs with Davy's cooking show. This shit's gonna be taken seriously. Dude, I'm excited. And when you gonna share me a little sample so I get inspired by your tune so I can start creating, start making, start drawing, thinking about ideas, photos, this, that, or whatever.
I'll send you something when we're finished here. I'll finish up a little bit. It's still rough, but I'll send you the rough stuff. I gotta like re-record vocals and shit, but I'll send you the rough of the song I'm working on right now, which is actually the title track. So that's a good one, I guess, to have, right?
Yeah.
So I'll send that to you so you can kind of check it out and you can tell me what you think.
Nothing but love from me, man. I'm already fucking love it. I'm excited about it. What's the album called? You got an album name yet?
Album is gonna be called Elements of Life.
Cool.
So it's kind of like continuation of my last album, which was called Silhouettes of Life, and so this one's kind of a continuation of that. You know, about pretty much my life, stuff based on my life, stuff about my kids, about my family.
Cool.
And so it's just kind of taking inspiration from that. So it's just kind of the second chapter of this, I guess, life series.
I love it.
Yeah.
You
the
got
way to do it.
You got them on it? Do you got them on it? Or you got samples? The kid on it? The wife on it?
Listen, she never gonna listen to this, so I can say this. You don't want to listen to her sing. It's not good. Yeah, so she's not gonna be on it. But I'm gonna try and get my son on it, and see if I can get him in and sing on it. I got an idea for a song, and it's gonna be called Copy and Paste, or Copy/Paste, because everybody that sees my son is like a clone of me. It's like I'm Dr. Evil and like he's mini me. And so like my wife always says it's like copy and paste, like you just copy and pasted like you, and now like here's another version of you. So I'm gonna do a song called Copy and Paste, and I'm gonna try and get him to like sing something on it and see if I can get him on it.
I love it. We'll make a mini album. We'll make a mini album cover, copy and paste it. That'll be his version of the shit.
Yeah.
You guys add two things, and that'll be the sample. You could just put one track on the sample, and you could also add it to your album, because that's, it's deep. We're getting conceptual here. Shit is freaking deep. We're gonna have to get together. We're gonna have to get together in person too at some point. Either just like even launch to the studio and just like whatever. Some things that would be cool to just watch you. I like just watching work on your album or whatever. Even just watching some of the process of how you work, or a record or whatever. Just one that's like less pressure or important to you.
We show like the three of us should just show up like, hey man, like we're here for the recording.
I'm just like,
what's going on?
we met at your Christmas party, bro. We met at your Christmas party. The only two that talked.
You did this. You did this. Right.
You sit in the corner, talk the whole time, and now we're recording whale albums and shit. Yeah. So like these networking events work. Simon, your networking events work.
Yeah, our knuckles were bleeding holding those paper plates.
It was good shit.
All right, I'm gonna end this show. Thanks so much. I'm not ending your call, but I'm ending the show. And so thanks so much, Matt, for joining us. That was so cool of you to just impromptu. You didn't know you were gonna do it. Dave never knows when he's gonna do it. I just kind of whenever the day.
The show just pops up when the show pops up. This is the thing, everybody. It's just raw. Jackie will have a topic, and we're just talking. This dude called me to talk about projects and serious shit, and all of a sudden he's fucking being recorded for the Dave show.
He was like, I'm gonna call. He's like, I'm gonna talk to Matt real quick, and I was like, oh, hold on.
That's the thing. It's funny. You made a joke that one time, or maybe it wasn't. You're serious. He's like, when am I gonna be on the show? It's like, well, you're gonna be on the show as soon as you call.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I told you. I this was my audition to co-host the Dave show.
Yeah.
I mean.
You're in.
Hopefully it went well, Hopefully I get a call back.
You're hired.
We'll see how the whale sounds turn out.
Yeah, we gotta get some. Now we just gotta get people hooked with this intro and some sounds and this and that. But
I think that was more of a woof. That's a baby woof.
He's the music.
How do you,
guy. He'll figure out the whale.
Do one for us. You did the impression.
The whale?
Yeah, but hold on. You did an impression of a kazoo in the last one. We're gonna end it. No, hold on. We're gonna end it with you going out with the whale, and we're going out. Go ahead.
It's like loud, it's like fucking far away. It's like, hey man, I'm not the sound.
All right, we're done.
Oh shit, that's funny.